What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I don't have to tell you what this video is about because if you saw the title or if you follow me on social media, and also this has already happened. So I'm just going to take you behind the scenes of what happened. Today's Monday though, so I'm talking to in the future. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But hi, I'm Riley Knox and I am a Beyoncé impersonator. And I'm about to make this costume. Right here. If this video is going up, that means that the costume happened. Anyway, yeah, so making this video, making this costume, and I'm in the very beginning stages. I have a show on Saturday and Sunday of this week, and I'm going to take you guys along for the preparation for the show, and then I'll take you backstage too, like I did last time. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to make this costume. It should be pretty simple. Yeah, so the show is on Saturday and Sunday. I have two shows, Saturday and Sunday, and today's Monday. Yeah. I'm kidding. Anyway, it's Monday, and we're about to make this costume. All right, I got some stretch fabric. I got a white jersey fabric. I have a blue jersey fabric. And I have red. And there's the boots right there. But I also have a lot of fringe. A whole lot of fringe. So we're going to put this whole thing together right now. All right, so here's what I've done. I've got the top part of the what will look like a dress, but this is going to become a bodysuit. So what I'm going to do first is I have 3 different pieces of fabric. I have white, blue, and red. I'm going to sew them together, put a seam through here in a zigzag stitch, and then I'm going to make a leotard out of this. And then with the once I get the leotard to the right proportions to my body, put a zipper in and get it the cleavage, everything where I need it to be, then I can put all the fringe on that goes in each color. So we're going to do silver, blue, and red, but I have white here because it is a silvery white there. So it kind of represents red, white, and blue. Hopefully this makes sense to you. But I had to basically make the textile first. So I'm adding these 3 fabrics together. You'll see what I mean once you see me sew them together. And then I can cut out the actual shape of the leotard. All right, we got the bodysuit in its raw form. This looks crazy right now. I know you guys are like, what the hell? But the funny thing is this looks like something I've worn in a promo before for when I made History in the Wizards. But I promise you it's going to be really good when I'm done. You just got to have a little bit of vision. But this is the base of it. And right now it's in its raw form. It's not even finished. I've just had to cut it into the actual shape. And then we're going to do all the finishing. And it's going to be fantastic. I promise. Okay, so now it's time to put the fringe on. And as you can see, I'm putting the fringe on in a diagonal pattern because it causes it to lay in like a chevron kind of situation, and it's so easy. All you have to do is just hot glue. It sticks to the fabric because both are fabric sticks to fabric with hot glue, and it does not come off. It's just like sewing, and you just choose whatever color goes with the color of the fringe. All right, so look what we got so far. We got a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. I'm still working on the white or the silver at the top, but it's looking really good. I'm probably going to have to go back and trim like the shape a little more and maybe even some in here, like give it a little bit of a haircut. But it's coming out really good. Like she looks really good. So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous because she no longer stretches, so I hope she still fits, even though the mannequin is padded to my measurements, but not my shape. So my measurements, because obviously my waist is smaller than this, but it's still the right measurement, so hopefully it'll all work out. I'm just gonna trust that I did everything correctly. But yeah, that's what's going on. So here's a little pro tip. I have this fringe that came with tulle on it. Sometimes appliques come this way. also. And if you want to get that clean edge like that, all you have to do is take a lighter and kind of melt it off. It'll take it right off just like that. Just be really careful and make sure that you don't burn yourself or cause the whole thing to fall apart. But yeah, you see what's happening there? Basically gets a clean edge like that. And that way I can put it up against something and not have to worry about having all that tool showing, the white tool there. I've used the same trick with a soldering gun. You can use a soldering gun, it'll melt it right off of there, especially if you're doing like a applique. And this is the same kind of thing with an applique. It just burns it right off or just melts it right off. Just like that. So as I got to the top, I just started cutting them into smaller pieces and gluing them on top of each other. I know this seems so crazy to put hot glue on fabric, but if you've ever done it before, you know that it works and it's quick. And sewing this would have taken forever. It would have been hard to get through the sewing machine. It would have just been crazy. And now I'm just doing the trim around the neck piece. And there is a sheer fabric there that looks like skin, so that my boobs don't pop out. Well, this is the result of a lot of trimming. And I've actually got some of it up already, but I gave this little thing a haircut. I tried it on, gave it a haircut. I'm not going to show you guys what it looks like on just yet. It definitely needed a haircut because I needed the shape to my body. It was given a little Sasquatchy. But that's what's going on right now. Got to get all this up. Thank God for strong vacuum cleaners, and even then, it doesn't always come up. I should not have cut this on carpet, but whatever. Yeah, so she's looking good. We are on day 3. Day 3, look how she's blinging already. But we're making the gloves. Well, we're making one glove because we've already done the other one. We did that one last night. Didn't show you that. So I'll show you this one. It's so simple. I noticed on Beyonce's gloves that the interior of her gloves, like the inside that rose up against the clothes, was actually left open and there was a zipper there. I don't need the zipper, but the great thing is that still gives me stretchability, if that's even a word. And so I'm just placing them sort of at a diagonal. And what's interesting is, I'll show you, when they are up against the outfit, look, it lines up. That's just a coincidence. I wasn't trying to do that, but yeah. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now. All right, so a little update. Everything's done. The sleeves, the gloves are done, and the outfit's done. I had to make a few adjustments, but it's for the most part done. And now I need to do the hat, the trim around the hat. And I have a little bit of trim, but I ordered some more on Amazon, and it's delayed. So hopefully it comes tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. My show is on Saturday and Sunday. So hopefully it comes tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully it comes tomorrow so that I can put it on there. I have a little bit to put on there, but I want it to be really thick on there so you don't really see my face. And it gives the whole like illusion. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Yeah. So hopefully it comes tomorrow, and I'll give you an update on whether it's coming tomorrow or not. All right, it's Saturday morning. It's showtime. I'm glammed, as you can see. I'm all packed up. I just had a banana. I always have a banana before a performance because of the potassium. And I have old joints and bones that have been like put through a lot over the last 25 years on stage. So, yeah, I always have a banana. We got 2 days to do this. We've got today, sold out. Tomorrow, sold out. I'm going to be tired, but I'll check in with you guys. Day 1. Here we go. All right, so I'm backstage right now. So anyway, it was a great weekend. I'm back home. I'm very tired. I'm going to eat my food, wash my face, and lay on the sofa because it was a crazy weekend. It was long. I did the same show twice. The audience was great, as always. And now I'm going to go use my massage gun on my legs. I don't know why I have all this dead space over there. There we go. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I love you very much for watching. And please subscribe. Your girl's tired. On to the next week. Here we go. But first, we eat and rest.